3, 2.
Welcome to the Friendly Geordies podcast with Friendly Geordies. How are you guys doing?
Yes. Pleasure to be here, gentlemen. Now
Jordan,
let's get down to the affairs.
The affairs,
Kyle
actually.
and Jackie O.
That's
What do you reckon?
No. Before we get to Kyle and Jackie, sorry, you have to give us your update on the Nationals leader being changed.
What?
So good.
That happened?
Just
and I
now.
wasn't informed.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
You know what he said just before he came on air? He's scrolling through Instagram and he goes, "There's an awful lot of news on this Instagram. It's like it never ends." And I'm looking at it and it's this strange amalgamation of Trump, some cop that went too far, and then the winner of Vietnamese Idol. I've got to say, it's a cooked algorithm, as the kids would say. I don't know how you got there.
So you,
Go on.
what do you think happened with the little proud being extra proud and quitting?
Damn, he's out, huh?
I think, well, I know, you heard about this, didn't you? That after he blew up the coalition a second time.
Yep.
Obviously, the Liberals were pissed off at the Nats were pissed off at the Liberals, and I think that there was a gentleman's agreement to both of them. We're going to get rid of Susan Ley, but you have to get rid of Liberal Proud. Eye for an eye.
Right. So who's in?
Who knows?
Oh, for
As of the recording of this podcast, we don't even know who all the announced candidates are going
The
to be.
Canavan-
We've got Matt Canavan.
Yeah, the guy who rubs
which will
coal
probably
over
win.
his face and pretends to be a miner.
He's actually a very good choice because
Oh, that guy.
don't you think, Ali, they have really only one chance in the next election to survive, and that is to do a very pale imitation of One Nation and hope that all of their 80-year-old voting base goes in without their reading glasses and goes, Nash, that's the One Nation ticket, isn't it? So
Can you imagine if that was their official policy? They're like, we're going for Glasses Gate.
Yeah. Oh, they changed their name to One National.
One National.
That's how you can maintain your face.
Yes.
That's how you do it.
One National.
One National.
What did this whole thing...
Actually, that's what'll be the party afterwards. It'll be one
Yes,
national member.
exact-
So there'll be
Oh,
one nation and one national.
Just one guy being like, I love blueberries. No one's talking about blueberry farms.
Yeah.
I'm the last man standing. I like
the last disgruntled man.
Yeah. I have a raspberry farm. Get the hell out.
Mr. Speaker, he's eating into valuable blueberry time.
Now, Mr. Speaker,
so short
if I
already.
may address you towards Exhibit A, just puts on fucking...
macadamias.
No, just puts on fucking... You're turning...
no, it's wrong slide.
No, it's just you're turning violet. It's like that. You see how robust she is, full of juice? That's what our blueberries used to look like. It's a metaphor, Mr. Speaker. Now,
Yeah.
And now it's like a pale Indian dude who kind of looks blue, and that's how they look like
this is
now.
it now. And the race was not that. That wasn't a mistake. That was an intentional choice, Mr. Speaker.
Yeah.
And then
I would like that on the record
And
forever.
the speaker's just like, I suggest security. I think the member for Begarnable is having a stroke.
It's not. I'm doing an impression of blueberries. Yeah, out he goes.
Just
And it's so impassioned that he dies. And look, that's probably going to be the end of... I think you predicted it as usual, Miss Love. That will be the end of the National Party.
that's it. You heard it here first.
Because, dude, you had a good run complaining about national produce for 100 years. But
Blueberries. Who is that Indian guy who loves blueberries?
what do you mean?
There's a Greens guy who's... sorry, Greens. I got confused because the forests are green and the Nationals. Anyway, he's a national person and he's an Indian guy and he has a blueberry farm.
Oh, yeah, the Sikh guy.
Oh, I think he's from
the
Coffs
New South
Harbour area or
Wales.
something?
Yeah, I can't remember his
Yeah.
name.
Is he still fighting the good fight?
No, yeah.
Probably, dude. I mean, if it's blueberry season, I bet, he's fighting the good fight.
Man, I'll tell you one thing. It's blueberry season every season. For that
The lobbying never stops.
No
Every
way.
season, every season.
man. Dude, it is a cash crop.
He's been recommending, in light of global politics, we need a reserve of blueberries.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everyone's talking about the petrol
We
reserve.
will run out
Everyone's
of-
talking about the vitamin A reserve.
We'll run out of blueberries refugees in 20 days if we go this way.
Yeah, we're in dangerous. You know what though?
Blueberry
As
cake.
a frequent buyer of
I love
blueberry
blueberries.
punnets at Coles,
I would freak out.
I actually, that is my version of feeling it at the Bowser when it's just like $7 a punnet.
And I don't want to rubbish this
You
guy.
buy as many as I always have.
That's what I'm like with raspberries. I'm like, $5? Well,
I'll
it's
get
not
10.
$6.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah, that tomorrow just go, yeah, well, it's not 7.
literally.
Yeah.
75. Well, it's not $100.
Wait, Jordan,
Even if it was, I'd buy it.
Yeah.
the other thing that I wanted, what do you think the impact of Little Proud saying, like, did you hear about those Iranian women's soccer
I
players?
just read that on my
So-
in between the Vietnamese trapeze artist and Kyle and Jackie. I
Yeah,
think
so
it
you
was
saw
in
that
there.
one. So Little Proud said just today, I think, made an announcement or something saying like, we need to make sure that these girls are on the right side, kind of thing, like something
Yeah.
to that effect.
Yeah.
I'm paraphrasing, but it was just like we need to do.
We need to sort out that they're genuine refugees. It really shows that guy has no instincts for it. He really should have peaked at being a regional manager for Rabobank in, don't you reckon, like Cairns or some shit? Like that should have been the absolute peak of that man. Look at him.
Yeah.
He's not even backbench material. At the very most, he's a staffer in Canberra.
Wait,
was this?
Miss, can you imagine why that would be a bad thing for him to say?
Wait.
I'm just curious.
Yeah, I can. But wait a sec. Who are we talking about?
Little Proud.
David Little Proud.
oh,
See, you don't even know what he looks like
No, I
because
do.
no one remembers him.
Oh, I know what he looks like.
You do?
Oh yeah.
Miss, why would that be a problem?
Missing a chromosome or two. If you
Why
catch
would
my
that be a
drift.
problem?
I know.
Why would it be a problem saying we should vet them?
Yeah.
I don't know. Is there a fucking Iranian community in Tamworth I'm not aware of or something?
No.
Okay.
Like,
Because I was trying to think like what made him say that.
I know what made him say that.
It was so off the mark. Okay, the problem is, Miss,
What's the problem?
saying vetting refugees in 99.99% gets you votes. In this instance,
Yeah.
Trump was advocating that these women
Should
stay because obviously they were like against the regime because they didn't sing the national anthem.
Right.
So they were the only people that he shouldn't have said this to.
Oh shit.
But he did. And so now my question is, like, do you think he got a phone call from some like MAGA or like liberal thing? I don't know, whoever saying like,
Little
can you think before you speak? You're going against the MAGA agenda.
Cut to 2 hours later and he's crying. I can't handle the pressure of this job. What a bitch. Dude, you cannot be.
Did he really cry?
Yes. And pathetically as
He
well.
cried.
Yeah, he cried.
Nationals don't cry.
Yeah.
Nationals preserve tears for severe drought.
Drought. For blueberry
You're
crop.
wasting
For blueberry,
tears.
for blueberry crop. It's like June. I've been to Dubbo. You do not waste tears unless you're on the ground. He's
Or
right.
you're talking to Paul Keating, dude. I have seen some old videos of him making some real country party dudes cry.
He's just so mean.
He was
But
so
that's the whole
mean,
thing,
dude.
now he's getting Paul Keating by his own base. I think that's a pretty good indicator that you should probably go.
Yeah.
You're so right about that. That shows David Littleproud has no instincts. This is probably the easiest, safest job there is. Well, up until about 6 months ago, being the head of the National Party. I reckon you could rode that out like the Pope and died there, and then you get elected again, and then they make the smoke come out of the top by burning coal as to who's going to be the next national leader. But
They should have a Barnaby lookalike, honestly. That's their best bet.
they do have a Barnaby lookalike.
Well, they should
bet
get
you he's
him.
gonna get it.
Dude, you know what would be amazing? If it was just like, secret reveal, new Nationals leader, John Barilaro's back.
Oh, that'd be sick.
And he just comes back, he's like, I've noticed that there's been a dearth of knowledge in the party and I just couldn't sit idly by and watch it.
Yeah.
And also,
There
just
is a
as,
severe lack of intellectual discussion in the National Party conference, Stooch.
and there
I'm
is a
here to raise the bar.
and there's a severe supply of pest controllers in the economy.
Yeah,
at the moment.
he'll be like, it's time to exterminate the members that aren't pulling their weight. And he comes in with a prop, he's like the fucking...
Yeah. Just start spraying Bridget McKenzie in the face with a super soaker. Please stop that, Mr. Barilaro. No, things are going to change around here.
I'm draining the swamp.
If he did that, I think we'd have to like lobby for him at that point.
No, I
For
would
him.
absolutely throw my
Yeah.
weight behind him.
It
And you've
has
got
to
to
be.
bring.
It
I'm
has to,
sorry,
like-
he's too much of a content mill.
Yeah, and also when he's that persistent, you got to pay it, you know, if you on this hypothetical. You know?
This- Definitely never going to happen.
Hey, what are the chances? A billion? Is it even legally possible?
I mean, I guess if he runs for the by-election, but no, because
Hey,
David
hey,
Littleproud's
hey,
not even stepping down.
hey,
He's just going to the
mate.
back
Hey.
edge.
It's called a straight election. Get it right.
No, wait, I have a better one.
What?
I have a better one. If Barilaro is running, it's not by-election, it's by-election.
Yes.
Not bad. Bye,
Very good.
You know what? You should be working for The Guardian or maybe The Australian.
The Batutas.
Did you hear the mad slam that Jim Chalmers had on David Littleproud when he was
Crying.
No, when he split.
Imagine.
Oh, that'd be great.
What a
That'd be mad.
bitch.
What, just
Get yourself
behind Jim
together.
Chalmers gets a chair and goes, smacks him in the press
Fucking
conference.
breaks it over his head. Oh, no. What was it?
Nerd. The treasurer calling you a nerd.
Yes.
Little proud, more like little shameful.
Yeah. Little shit.
Well, what did he say?
When Littleproud had split the coalition and he was in the back, Jim Chalmers was making fun of them rightfully, and David Littleproud was trying to yell, but look at him, he's just some little squeaky bank teller. He's not going to be able to. So you just hear him, you hear him kind of being like on the microphones, and Jim Chalmers just starts saying like, "Can't hear you back there, mate."
That's actually
That's the Labour I like, the roasting one. You know?
Yeah,
that's such a good
roasting.
roast too. Like, it's-
There's some good roasts.
That's sick.
Honestly, I'll say this. You're never going to replace Keating, but the current front bench has some talent.
You reckon?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like, there's
fair.
only one Usain Bolt.
Yeah.
But there's still some fast cunts out
Albo's
there.
got
yeah.
it too.
Huh?
Albo's got the riz.
Yeah, no, he's had some good calls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's heaps good, but mainly against the Greens. He smashed.
for you guys, he's getting a lot of shit lately
Well, what
from
was-
the woke left
Well, what was
and
his
others.
take on what these Iranian refugees?
Well, let him in, right? Or tried to let him in.
Well, no, he's letting in the women's
Yeah,
soccer
right.
players. Yeah. He did apparently he did like a covert operation.
How'd they get here?
Well, they were here for the
And
soccer.
they still want to go back.
Well, because they got like in trouble. I don't know if you saw that. So
No,
like the
no,
first game that they played, they didn't sing the national anthem. Or I suppose they weren't patriotic enough or whatever.
Yeah.
And then in Iran, they got pissed off. They started calling them like traitors and shit.
So now like two's got to go back.
And so the next time then they played, they did like a full, fascist style salute. It was to make up for,
What, they're not going back? Is that the deal?
Well, so that's the thing. So what happened was then there was a lot of public pressure to grant these women asylum because obviously they're now public enemy number one in Iran.
oh, their clothes are at home.
Yes. So, but then
How
it turns
will they
out.
get more.
So Trump was saying like. Albanese is like a stupid man or whatever.
you serious?
I'm paraphrasing, but he was like initially really pissed off, saying like he's not even giving them asylum. He doesn't care about them.
Right.
But then what really was happening was because these women had families in Iran.
Yeah.
Albanese and the government were like covertly asking them. It was like, okay, well, let's not make this public, but are you like in trouble, like SOS call kind of thing?
Right.
And 5 of them said yes.
Right.
And they apparently like because their handlers, the Iranian officials who were with them, were keeping an eye on them to
Yeah.
make sure they don't like. So they were like constantly under surveillance.
Right.
But then like Albo sort of like slipped them out, put them in a Gold Coast hotel,
What?
got them emergency visas.
We
And
should
then
mine
told
hotel.
Trump like, look, it's not that I hate these women, it's that like this is a very sensitive matter,
Right, yeah.
and they have families back home that will be threatened if we make like a public show out of
Yeah,
it.
right.
But Trump doesn't know anything other than The Apprentice, right? So,
Yeah.
anyways, 5 of them decided that they're gonna stay. The rest of them went home, maybe because they had families that were like threatened and they thought that it's better to go back, or maybe they were like not as anti the regime. I don't know what their inner workings are, but that's what happened.
That's a sweet way to get citizenship. Whatever.
Oh, the old sports team trick.
The old can't go back. It's your coup.
But then.
Yeah. Just the classic doing the 100-meter dash and then running out of the stadium and into the
Into the-
Department of Immigration. It's happened before. It's a good way to do it, honestly. Train your whole life in gymnastics or
Just
acrobatics
run
and
into the
backflip out.
country.
Yeah.
pole vault in.
Yeah, just right out of the stadium. Yeah.
Over the pole, over the border.
Yeah.
But it's not
Land in
all.
Sydney Harbour, swim over to the old naval dock.
The gall.
What?
To do that.
It's not all glitz and glamour.
Yeah.
Because apparently there's just read recent reporting that maybe the government is looking to implement some law that will allow them to cancel visas of people that after this war may have a refugee claim. So certain countries may be barred for a certain period of time. They're saying maybe 6 months. So if you're in the soccer team, that's fine. But if you're like,
if you're not in the soccer
if you're
team.
not in the soccer team,
Well,
then
Aussies
like,
love sport.
and even if you have a visa,
Really?
you can't come in anymore.
Wait, what? That's kind of crazy.
It's pretty bad, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But anyways, but I don't know exactly if this is a public policy. Maybe it could be rumors. I literally just read this a little bit, so we'll see.
Wait, by the way, are we
Live? No,
live?
no, we're not.
Our mate's here.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Who?
The guy.
1 second, hold up. Let me wait. So, am I going to pause this?
Is that dumb? I told him to wait a bit.
We can do it. We can do it. We can do it. All right, we're back. We had to take a quick break because our producer was here. Thank you very much, and he came bearing gifts.
Yes.
We've got a special gift. We'll try it later.
Yeah, we'll try it as a segment. That's a segment right there.
We have
Dubai chocolate.
missile chocolates.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, but I don't even. Everyone's always on about that, aren't they?
Yeah,
have you
we'll do
tried
it at the end. We'll do it at the
I
end.
can't remember.
Yeah. It is
Seems like
chocolate.
one of those things that's like, it's the sensation sweeping the nation. Why? No reason. It's much worse in Canberra.
No. You know why it's popular? It's just sort of like, it's a revolution. They jam pistachios in it. It's like, do you like pistachios? No, I don't.
Oh, okay, right.
Don't
Yeah.
pretend. Everyone in the
So basically it's a cheap
Mediterranean.
alternative for macadamia, is that it?
Yeah. But like everyone in Mediterranean loves pistachio.
Yeah, my mom does love them.
Yeah, and even West Asia, it's all pistachio land.
It's a bit of a conspiracy, though. Why are they trying to make us eat pistachios? Have you ever thought about that?
because
No,
it's
I
the
haven't.
first step.
You've given me a lot to think about.
Well-
Could it be because they're nuts and they're good for you? Only time will tell.
Now who's nuts?
First step, eating pistachio. Second step, praying in public.
Oh, no, don't do that.
Okay, yeah, they're trying to sweeten their way.
Step
in, as it
two,
were.
step
I see
two.
how it is.
Yes,
I see
yes,
how it
yes.
is. Yes,
All right,
yes.
we've got another segment. Pornhub is banned in Australia.
Oh, I
Have you
know.
guys heard about that?
I know. I've heard
You know
about
how
it.
I learned about this?
Well, I think we can guess.
Yeah, that's how I learned
Because that's
about it.
exactly how I learned about it
Is
as
that
well.
how you learned about
That's how
it?
I learned about it too.
Look, it's out of character for me to not learn about it that way, but yes. Is that how you...
That's how I learned
Boys,
about
I'm so
it.
proud of both of you. Didn't even need to be prodded or anything. No, just straight
Nothing. I
out.
was just like, what the hell is this?
Dude, it took me a while to figure out what's happening because I went on it and I was like, I suppose they're doing talk shows as well on it now.
Same,
'Cause,
yeah.
you know, there's no
This
nudity
is
and
a
stuff.
radical change.
And
in
so, like,
direction.
I put it on, and then I'm thinking, I was like, oh, maybe it's one of those videos where like they do a podcast and then have sex.
Yeah, I've watched those.
Yeah, I've
What,
watched
so
them
you
too.
just skip through all of it. You're
So I was like, oh, okay.
got their clothes.
And then I skipped all the way to the end. They're like, all right, and I was like, this is bullshit.
You actually watched it, dude?
Well, not the whole thing, but I skipped it because I was waiting.
Actually, that's out of character for you to not watch the whole thing. Miss.
Yeah,
I would
no,
have
no,
thought that
I
you would have been
skipped-
engrossed in the
I
conversation.
skipped the porn. I'm just like, and how big is your cock? You know, like that's what I do.
It's so pathetic that we're in this day and age, isn't it? That
I know.
pornography used to be the last bastion of art, wasn't it? Like,
Yeah.
you know, everything else, Hollywood died, everything just moved into podcasting.
Yeah.
It all became content.
Yeah.
All that was left was parodies of stories. And we don't even have that anymore. Now it is just another podcast. Just like a less risky version of Howard Stern. in a
So
lot of
much
ways.
competition. We
Dude,
can't
my-
beat these women, dude. If they dominate the podcast,
podcast
world,
scene.
we are screwed.
Dude, my experience was like, obviously, checking in, and I was just like, what the hell is this shit? And then I Googled Pornhub not working, and I read the article, and I was like, interesting. And then, you know, frequented one of the other various, probably like Asia, like URL'd dodgy sites. But then, you know what was the saddest part of the whole experience? I was like, I'm glad it's blocked.
Yeah, exactly.
I had exactly
Come on,
the same
dude,
thing.
don't you,
Same exact thing.
Look, I don't know because like
All of us.
look,
Yes, boys.
You know how I learned about this? I retract my 5-5. It's not because of that.
What?
You know how I learned about this? out of character. Well, it's just somebody said, check this thing out on Reddit. Which, I just want to say this. I try to spend as little time as humanly possible in that dumpster, right? Yeah. But every now and then someone says, look at this thing. So I was looking at that, and then I just see 8 posts before that being like, do you think this is the end of the Albanese government? I'm just curious. I think that this is like a big political point about
what's a Pornhub?
Like, dude, just admit you're a gooner. Like,
just admit you're having withdrawals.
You're on Reddit to begin with. We all know. Yeah. Why are you trying to turn this into like? It's just, and also on top of that, if you're complaining about this on Reddit, it is a good thing that you are not allowed to look at porn. Yes. Like you are not. Yes. Like, dude. Like
that's true.
In the midst of
you're a crack addict. Yeah. You're a crack addict going off with the cash converter.
And I was like that too. I was just like, dude, I honestly, when I realized it was blocked, it was like that Simpsons episode where it was like, I went outside, I was like, started skipping fucking like those circle things down the road. I'm like,
except for it's you walking around with a stiffy. That's just being like, I remember these.
Literally, I was happy it wasn't working. It was one of those, dude. I actually had this moment where I was just like, I am an addict, and I've been. It was like someone came up to me and was like, you have a problem. I was like, you're right. Oh God, you're right. Like,
my first thing was, well, I've been here before. I come from Pakistan. I know how this shit works. VPN, baby. Oh, well. And so I go on VPN, and then I thought, what am I doing? This is like a golden opportunity.
Exactly.
And you know what?
All I did not watch
porn
on another website.
I went retro
and counting. I'm a new man with a new lease on life.
But anyway, no, you know what? It was more a thing of, to be honest, it was more a thing of like, I miss the days when it was hard to find shit on the internet.
Yeah.
Like, it used to be hard. You used to have to download shit on LimeWire, and it was some Russian porn of some like, it was probably and my underage Epstein.
Yeah, my thing was like, oh no, now I have to have sex with my literal wife.
Yeah,
How exactly. Unfortunate.
Like, I just like the days when it was hard to find things on the internet. Surely you agree with that,
The other thing is, if you want to follow that, they're asking you to give you the credit card or picture. And I was like, dude, I'm not giving it to a porn site.
Yeah, no.
Dude, fuck off.
No, is that what you have to? Nah, okay.
Dude,
I was so confused at that I was like, at first I was just like, I didn't understand. Like, it was a 1991. I'm like, it's no. And there was a video, and I'm like a fucking retard. So I was just like, you can just click the video, and then it was like credit card details. And I swear to God, my reaction was to laugh out loud.
Yeah.
I was like, you think I'm going to give you? I'm going to pay? It's so demeaning.
Just a shot of your face. How many people are doing that?
I don't know, but I'm not doing it.
You can't do it.
It's just like,
no.
It's like, it's wrong on so many levels.
Yeah.
It's kind of almost less embarrassing going into the news agency and getting an old Playboy or something.
Way less embarrassing. Than to like, and the other option is worse.
What?
The other, like, it's credit card versus you take a picture and they analyze your face to see what age you are. And I was like, dude, all of these
analyze, yes, because that's what like, you know, your grandma in the USSR wants to have on file forever. Your face being like, he likes gangbangs. Yeah. Fucking, that's what I assume that stuff goes. But.
Yeah, me too. No, that's the end of that.
But I'm happy. Maybe this will. Do you think this will have any effect on porn consumption or not?
Well, I found a new one in like.
I reckon it will.
I found a different website in like 0.1 seconds, but
yeah, but they'll start rolling it out.
What do you mean?
It'll get harder and harder, and then you'll be back to good old LimeWire.
You know what? I'll be honest with you. Get rid of it. It is actually a problem. Dude, it's a problem for society.
What like people watching it, what do you guys think? Because I think this is clearly an ill of society. Now, we're all addicted to it.
No, I agree.
I am not pretending that I am like some high and mighty. I jerk off to Pornhub all the time.
Didn't have to shade that explicitly, but yes,
I
agree.
But
I agree with the general thrust of the argument. Pardon the pun.
Or the buns.
That was good.
But like,
but is it objectively an ill of society?
I think I completely agree.
It's pretty conclusive, isn't it? Like, there's no one really defending it.
I totally agree.
I don't even think the porn industry is defending themselves.
No, they do. It's like freedom. It gives people an outlet.
No, it's not. Look, it shouldn't be illegal.
I've heard this argument by like porn stars on Pornhub podcasts that say.
Don't worry, but hang on. So they're saying that it's good for them. They're not saying
No.
it's good for
I mean,
society.
obviously it's good for them, but what they're saying is good for society because they're saying like, if you don't let people release their frustrations, then they get super annoying and violent.
Oh, bullshit. You can you can be turned on by a chair if you're desperate enough. You'll find a way. It's too easy.
Yeah.
They're going to make it harder. You know, it's like such a cop-out. It's like, oh, I can't masturbate. It's like, we had to look at the Sears catalog. Learn, you know?
And we were excited by that. The Sears catalog.
Yeah, I miss the old best.
Waiting for moment.
Yeah, I don't mind this actually. I'm pretty happy about
I'm
that.
into it. No.
I want to get to the point where you just look at a Suzanne one or something, you know?
Dude, I know this isn't the uploads. This is way too much. And my dad just started watching this, so great timing. But like, I was getting to the point where it was just like, that's just like 8 chicks and some guy being basically violent. It's not going to work for me. Like,
Yeah.
why is she not punching her in the nose? Where's the blood gushing from her nose?
All right, that's a bit
over-exaggerating.
much.
I'm over-exaggerating. But I'm just saying, like, you know, it was going to get there one day if they keep upping the ante like this.
Yeah. I'm glad you stopped where you did.
No, I was over-exaggerating. But, like, you know, it has to be like 8 chicks and one.
Yeah. No, but that's...
Yeah, it really did. I don't know. I remember at some point just looking at it. I think we were discussing this with the previous host were there, but there was some point when you were looking at internet porn and you were just like, it's kind of like the same thing that you have when you look at Jackass and you're like, is this funny or is this gay porn? You know?
Yeah.
But I think that porn got to the point where it was like, is this porn or is this open surgery? Like, don't you think it just got to that? Like, it was just like, it's too internal.
For me, it was different. I was like, is this a woman or are these just 2 massive breasts with some woman maybe behind it?
No, dude, I totally agree with you. And we can all, I think you boys would agree that Rocco Siffredi did not help not paving the way of that angle.
But don't you think like we've reached a critical point where like
yes, baby, yes.
apparently most of AI allegedly is just
sorry.
well, we've reached a critical threshold, don't you think, with this porn stuff?
It's bad.
That like, well, most of like economic development is now AI, and apparently a large chunk of it is just AI girlfriends.
That shit freaks me out. It's like, dude, those ads are just like, I'm your AI girlfriend. It's like that is terrifying.
Uncustomizable.
Why is that terrifying?
Because it's a freaking robot, as Bernie Sanders says. It's a robot. There's robots, and they'll take the jobs.
Yeah, they're going to take the job.
It's a robot.
But it is terrifying.
It's weird.
Does that not freak you out?
Doesn't freak you out? An AI girlfriend doesn't freak you out.
Well, I mean, it'd freak me out personally, but like, you know, I don't really. Let's be honest. There's a lot of men out there that are never going to get a real
And
woman.
nor should they. You don't need a robotic hologram. It's not real.
No, but it's going to get to the look. That's just an interim period thing. It will just get to the point where you can just put
Blade
on
Runner.
goggles or like, you know, exactly. You just haven't imagined. I honestly think that we will see that in our lifetime.
We will, but that's the
AI
end of
subscription
times.
like Netflix.
But that's the end of times.
Yeah.
That's the end of times shit.
Do you think it's the end of times?
Yes.
Yeah, dude, that's
I think that's less the end of times than what we have.
No, how?
Nah, dude.
How? Not at all. If you have
Explain
that,
yourself.
you're not motivated to meet anyone. Or that's dangerous. It's really dangerous.
But the critical point is that is not a real person. That's the main issue.
Yes.
Well, yeah, but like I just think that there's just a bunch of people out there that are never going to meet someone.
Nah, you can always meet
Yeah, but
someone.
this is
Man,
not
we actually,
a
you know
replacement.
what? It's probably part of that, but you know what I've figured out, man? There's a lot of chronically single people.
No, I know.
That's
I
why
absolutely
escorts
agree.
exist.
Huh?
Escorts.
But that's the
Not a
same.
girlfriend.
Okay, so basically,
well, you
just
need to
been
have
like,
money
"You're
for that."
taking our jobs. He can't get out of this. This is the frame that he looks everything through.
I have a better solution, dude.
That's it. He's going to move from hating migrants to hating brobots.
They're taking honest prostitutes sex workers. This is absolutely unbelievable. They need to work too, Geordies.
They will. They will.
But
At some point,
you
they
need
will get
money.
there.
You need money to be
It's
like
that uncanny
visiting
valley moment
prostitutes.
now, but
I know, but it's not. It's just it's all wrong.
What?
The AI thing. It's just like anyone can find a girlfriend. I saw a lovely couple the other day that were basically insane. I think they had some sort of mental instabilities, and she was yelling at him about nothing, and he was nearly crying. See, they found each other.
Yeah, don't you think a robot's a better alternative?
No,
I mean,
no.
Okay, well,
It's honest. At least it's real, dude.
I have a better solution. No robots, and yet chronically single people will be fine.
Why?
It's a little thing called arranged marriage. Have you heard about it?
That would work.
Have you heard about it?
I have.
This is all those like science fiction books where you just kind of like stop technological progress and then turn into this sort of robotic feudalism. like that's basically what's going to happen. Yeah.
Well, what do
Just
you?
gonna have tech priests sitting there and just be like, "I anoint thee, cyborg." That's what you're talking about. Like, it's just, dude, okay, look, this is just one of those arguments. You know why I really don't like the like, ooh, AI is coming argument? Because I think it's just like, it's inevitable.
Yeah.
I think it's true words have never been said in Hollywood history than Arnold Schwarzenegger saying Judgment Day is inevitable.
Well, it is.
It is going to
AI
happen.
is inevitable, but you like jerking off till you die
Is
can be
inevitable.
inevitable.
It's inevitable. It is inevitable.
No,
that's
but-
a
And it's just
sad
the
reality.
human equivalent of cows getting milked with the giant machine compressors for the udders. That's
Listen,
what that is.
no, but come on.
And then on top of that, you know what you do? You just get the receptacle that is in there, and then you impregnate it in an egg,
for fuck's
and that's
sake.
fine.
It's
Like, that's
fine.
Yeah, why not?
It's just a little far removed from, you know.
And actually, you know what? Now that I think about it, like, this is a way better alternative. Okay, it
Wait,
goes
one
into the
second.
receptacle. You only get the receptacles of human beings that are like worthy of reproduction, and then after that, you've kind of solved population problems.
You know this is just the storyline for Brave New World.
Yeah, but like it's going to happen. That's what I'm saying. But it's like, is it really that bad? That's what I always thought when I was listening to Brave New World, and there was John Savage there being like, "But I like getting mosquitoes eating me." It's like, okay, well, like no one else does, so maybe you should just fuck off back to the Natural Park Reserve, John.
This is a very hot take on the like critically
Stig.
acclaimed novel. The protagonist is a pussy.
Ask Stig.
He's a bit of a pussy.
Stig. Well, yeah. What's your call?
The Stig, what's your call? AI girlfriend
Yay
future
or nay?
dystopic, or
Can't stop people from doing it as well. You know.
you can't stop
Wrong
people from
attitude.
doing it? Well, okay,
right.
irrespective, is that a reasonable future, or do we?
I don't know. It's just a progression of natural selection at a certain point as well. You know.
Oh shit! So he's saying like, dude, they're not getting laid because they don't deserve to get laid.
But dude, it's kind of true.
I mean, it is true, but it's.
Huh? But it's also our audience. No idea how many pilot packs we sold.
Can you at least agree that this dystopic future should be regulated? You're a Labor guy. You like regulation, like good policy should be regulated. Or are you just like, oh no, when it comes to people's brain chemistry and sex, free market, melt your fucking brain.
No, yeah, like I think so. But look, it's one of those things that regulation kind of steps in as soon as the technology's there, which means it's going to be there. It will
Look,
be.
I understand that. I just think like all I'm saying is we should form some sort of street Mad Max like militia.
I think,
to
and
go
we should
and
call
burn
it
down these institutions.
And we should call it.
Is that so radical?
Mission. It's not radical.
Jordan, you're getting very extreme in your views.
Your take on Brave New World is unacceptable. Now, here's what I want to do in reality.
I say the survivors would envy the dead.
What do you think about that, Ali? What?
What?
Come on, it's like
Burn it down.
Burn it down. Burn it down.
I don't know. It's just a little bit. I hate the fucking AI ads on YouTube too. It's like, with Chimp Daddy, you can fucking raise a chimp, I assume. I'm like, oh, go away, that Walter Goggins guy. Your voice is annoying. You're not even that good an actor. You're good in Fallout. Yeah, got Fallout and that Tarantino movie. You're done after that.
But you are
who's
still
Walter
like.
Goggins.
The guy with the nose that's missing in Fallout.
Yeah, okay, yep.
So it's like every ad is like, with GoDaddy Chimp Pizza Daddy Go, you can do a spreadsheet a little bit faster. It's like, how about you jump out of a fucking window? How about that?
Yeah, I think that's a pretty easy compromise, honestly. so many ads for like mildly increasing productivity if you do something that probably eats up as much time as doing it the old way.
Definitely. Learn the programs. Like,
learning to program
defeats the purpose of.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Here you go, Daddy. We put a lot of steps in the way of writing down a list on a piece of paper.
Yeah, here we go, Daddy. We're
$50 a
increasing the
month.
productivity of your job that literally is inconsequential. Want to feel less important than your job that like it literally doesn't matter? It'd be the company would be better off without you.
It's fucked, isn't it? Because they're really just advertising to all of middle management to be like, here you go, Daddy. We've made your already redundant job just a complete joke and a farce. And also the fact that they're sitting there being like, I'll be able to keep my job. Yeah.
So insane.
Yeah, it is.
I've just been off my feet today. What do you do here? I've been off my feet.
You've heard the phrase email job, right?
No.
True words have never been spoken.
Wait, email job? I actually,
you just respond
maybe it's
to
something that I recently found out as well. What's email
What is
job?
it?
That's the job.
What?
The job is, you know all those people that you've been
you reply to
Hi, it's
emails,
Casey here from
Yes,
admin. I was just wondering if you would have a meeting for 5 o'clock. And
Yes.
that's their job. It's like it's a human version of Google Calendars. There's so many of those. That's pretty much it now.
That's
like,
it.
Yeah, I think that there's a huge... I think that, like, honestly, a lot of the economy is completely redundant and it's mostly just a thing. I think we're already in Brave New World where you're kind of keeping people... Look, there's that in the blue-collar world. That's kind of like your stop-slow guys and all that. Like,
Have you guys heard of this? This is something I'm sure, like, Stig would also know this. Anyone in... to me, this was news, but apparently this is really common. Someone who works in AI, right?
Yeah.
Not like a high job, but whatever. This was their job. Their job is like they have like a few jobs, right? But these are online jobs.
Yeah.
And they actually palm it off to some dude in India who does his job.
Yeah.
So they have 10 jobs. But their job is to basically manage those 10 workers for their work.
Serious?
It's insane.
Yeah.
They're not actually doing any work. They're like sending off the work and then managing those
Good
people.
job, Sanju.
I know this is like a cringe. I know this is a cringe expression, but like, and Jordan, you'll probably cringe at this, but like, it is that late stage capitalism shit, right?
Oh,
Where it's
dude,
just
I was
crumbling.
pissed off by that. And
crumbling.
And the person was telling me that
Well,
it's
is
like,
it crumbling or is it just getting more productive and we're becoming much more redundant as
Or
a
that.
species?
Yeah,
I think that's
or-
pretty
yeah.
much it. Like,
Maybe it is
really,
that.
Yeah.
Actually, you're right. It probably is that. It's not crumbling. It's doing better and better, and we're just becoming redundant.
More and more redundant. Yeah.
That's
There's
what it
not
is.
that much work that needs to be done anymore.
No.
well,
I mean, there was that bullshit jobs that estimated that like 50% of white collar jobs are completely useless.
Dude,
And
20
honestly, man, every time you ever go to one of these big, like say we went to, I don't know, like a convention, even like radio, even now with all the cutbacks, it just seems like there's so many people there that don't do anything.
Yeah.
well,
or-
dude, those are apparently 25% of the workforce is to be laid off in the next 3 years.
Generally speaking,
Generally speaking,
How many
white
years?
collar.
or white collar.
Yeah.
Far out.
25%
Oh my
percent or
God.
something. Yeah.
It's just it. Let's be real.
You've heard like those Commonwealth Bank CEOs just coming out and they're straight up saying it. It's like, well, that's happening. We're just letting you know.
But this could this be a good thing, or it's like those jobs are dumb anyway? Like there's a way to, you know. I mean, people need money.
What
but
do you
like,
think, Jordan? That's actually, I mean,
No,
you could argue it
honestly
both
think
ways,
that, like,
honestly.
no, you know how when you hear people saying, "Oh, I want to be a TikTok star" or whatever, when
Well,
that's
that's
like in
not good.
teenagers.
That's horrible.
No, well, I think that's pretty much it. That's pretty. The way of the future is basically you're just going to have a
Content.
trillion podcasts.
Oh
that's
my-
it. That's
Oh, I'm
probably.
gonna
what,
throw up,
well, I mean, you know, you're doing it right. You're so
bro.
against
I'm gonna throw up right now, bro.
it. Scary time.
I'll be honest,
Anyway,
you've been
about
throwing.
my
I'm going to eat into the microphone.
About my Mad Max militia, like just crack their skulls.
You've been throwing up into that microphone for a long time, my friend.
you took it too far this time.
Too bad.
You took it too far.
Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I think you're going to be.
who's gonna
born
watch
and
a
it's gonna be
trillion
giant
podcasts?
Retirement home. No one. But it's going to be. There's going to be nothing, and so people are going to be pretty much doing old people arts and crafts activities.
Oh,
Do you think
I
people will
that'll-
eventually start getting paid for providing the data?
I don't know.
Like you make a podcast, no one listens to it.
Yeah.
But,
But
the,
the data's there.
platform still gives you money because you've added data.
Maybe.
And they're doing it because the government is saying like you have to give them money, otherwise these people
Yeah,
are
it'll
gonna,
be something like that.
go crazy, start protesting.
And then it just goes into some like big machine, like in the Animatrix, that's just typing all the time, like, right?
well, maybe it's not doing that, but yeah.
Yeah, that's what happened in the Animatrix.
It'll probably be that. Just a complete and utter false economy.
Oh my God.
Well, it's kind of like it kind of already exists with
It's
construction
happening now.
workers. Don't you think a lot of those those people that are holding the sign?
yeah.
Just put the sign, dude. Like you don't have to stand
It's
there.
not
Like
very
just
necessary.
fucking lean it against the bench.
Really, and it'd be better at the job.
Dude,
let's be honest.
look, I'll be
What are
honest.
you doing? You don't have to do
the
this.
World War II walkie-talkie to talk to the guy. Yeah, switch it now. I mean, come on, like, dude, traffic lights have been able to do this for 50 years.
I mean, I'll be honest with you. Like, I think a lot of white collar jobs are bullshit and redundant. And I don't know if you know this, but blue collar workers aren't exactly the who's who of intellect. So it's like, I'll be honest. Even with my job, like the stuff that I'm doing part time, whatever. It's like I'm like doing the window stuff. I'm like, I kind of just want to be like to the house and be like, why don't you do this? It's not that hard.
By the way, that
It's like,
one-
just do it yourself.
Miss, that job is also pretty insecure because you know, like how
Yeah, of course.
most of the high rises in
Drones.
China, it's drones.
But that's not
drones are
happening here
cleaning
yet. That's not happening here yet.
yet.
Yeah. There's those belay guys like, zzz. But you know what's crazy? How's this? This is just a funny tidbit. I've talked to people and they're like, there's so much money in that. You should do that where you have to it's rock climbing on a thing. I ran into a guy that was doing it. I was like, dude, that's so sick. Like the money's crazy, right? It's like, not really, not anymore. And I'm like, what do you mean? It's like, it was crazy like 7 years ago. Now it's like pretty average. I'm like, why? And it's like, oh, the safety increased massively. It's really safe now, so it doesn't pay well.
Oh, because of all the precautions they're eating into the profit.
Because
No. Because more people are willing to do it now.
Because before it was so
right.
dangerous,
Yeah,
it was like,
yeah.
whoa, we got to pay this guy $500,000, and now it's like walking down a stairwell. So like, we're paying you nothing. It's like such a like ironic thing. It's like your health and safety's been improved. It's like, does that mean I get more money? It's like, no, drastically less. Like, can I go back to the part where it's dangerous and I get more money? No, you can't.
You can't kill yourself.
Yeah, but, you
that's
know, like,
always
it's-
dangerous.
What?
Quite a high price, Miss Love.
I'm just saying, it's very shared.
Yeah, but like if you're earning the money,
Gone to the J.
some people, I don't know. Don't you think like if you are a daredevil for work is a better feeling than like
Yeah.
I just clean window?
Like, dude, when you're desperate,
And
when you're
get
desperate
paid a
for
lot
money, your
less.
life isn't as important, you know?
Yeah, that's kind of true. Holy shit.
Oh,
What did you matter?
But you have to pay
The
taxes.
OG nihilist.
No, it's practice. It's a stoicism.
Jordan, what do you think about this new policy that supposedly Labor is considering about ending negative gearing for people that have more than 2 properties?
I mean, look, my position on this has never changed, which is that
It was always a good idea.
it was always
Just
a good
the people
idea.
don't give a
It's-
shit.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I think, and also the other thing is, this is what people always bring up when they say, oh, I think the mood has changed on negative gearing. I don't know, man. Like in the 2019 election, the reason that negative gearing and capital gains tax sunk a bill shorten wasn't because people with capital gains and negative gearing voted against it.
Why?
It was because,
Why?
Because like most of them understand, yeah, I know this is like a
no.
massive reward.
No, I'm saying who voted against it?
Well, it was the big property development firms that have, upteen thousands of apartments that they're negatively gearing and
see.
putting on capital
'Cause
gains.
I've-
And then they come up with dark money campaigns that they fund, and then they just attack you on a bunch of other bullshit things, that have nothing to do with negative gearing and capital gains.
The classic strategy, right?
It's a classic strategy.
Because apparently the stats are, this is from 22-23, 1.7 million people have one investment property. 423,000 people have 2 investment properties. And then 120,000 people have 3. And the 120,000 people is when your negative gearing stuff is going to kick in.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, out of 27 million people,
Not a lot.
it's 100,000 people that get affected.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
And they're also like already really rich because they have more than 3
I think it's
extra houses.
Dude, at this point, it's like common sense.
It is, but like Jordan's right. Like the thing is, these 100,000 people have enough money to mobilize so much propaganda that 10 million people are going to think like, if this goes through, I lose money.
Yeah.
Whereas in reality, it'll actually help them.
Yes.
Because it'll just like lower the casino business of housing.
Yes, exactly.
You don't you think, Jordan?
Yeah, I think that's the massive risk that they're calculating.
Yeah. Is the tide turning because there's more young people and they actually might pass? They might
Yeah, I mean that's always the argument against it. But
Right.
this is my point. People will flip their vote not on that. They'll put some baby keys and dangle it about some other bullshit thing, and then people will vote on that.
It'll be like the she-weed tax. I'm like, oh shit.
I mean, okay, like, you know what's a classic example of this? Another big factor in the 2019 election was Clive Palmer, and as we know from the Epstein releases now,
Yeah.
Clive Palmer was talking to Bannon, and Bannon said, run a bunch of ads about Chinese air bases,
Yes.
which was just,
Were they true though?
I guess, it checks out.
It worked on me. I was just like,
You know,
yeah, all the way up there, eh?
There's no
Like
Chinese
bullshit
air
arguments
bases
about,
in
like,
Australia.
We're gonna freeze your mortgage at 3%.
Oh, yeah, that was rubbish,
Like, it's
yeah.
all this crap.
Just the
and
China
really,
stuff,
all it was just like Clive Palmer wanted a bunch of coal mines approved, which he
Yeah,
got,
yeah.
right?
Yeah,
But like, he wasn't campaigning on approving coal mines. That was not anything mentioned in his $80 million spend.
Yeah, what
That's
was
what
he?
you have to
I
understand.
was just thinking about that. The man spent like hundreds of millions of dollars
For nothing.
but what was he really trying to get out?
Cool one.
No,
Like, what was his policy? At least with Poland, you know where she stands.
You know
she
where she
hates
stands.
them immigrants. What did Clive Palmer stand for?
You're on warning.
Coal mines. That's what he stood for. He wanted more coal mines approved.
But
You're on
like,
official
wasn't the
warning.
Liberal Party also doing that? And the Nationals also doing that?
No, I think
What
that-
was the differentiating factor except that, like,
I think that generally the Liberal Party just does
That vibe.
favours. That's really their modus operandi. There's no real ideological pull between them. This is how you can see that they've just completely collapsed as this valiant institution that's been around for 80 years.
Yeah.
It's purely just because two billionaires decided to pump out, and you realise, this entire movement in inverted commas is completely astroturfed.
Right.
But that's the whole thing. It's just what Bannon was convincing Clive Palmer of is, why do you want to be in Parliament, Clive? You went 6% of the time and you fell asleep in that 6% of the time. Like, you don't want to be there.
Yeah.
What you want to do is make sure
To
that
be
there's
fair to
other-
him-
basically you're just employing people. That's what you're doing. You're paying for employment.
Right.
Clive Palmer doesn't sleep. He just snores when he's awake, and people assume he's sleeping.
That is fucked. That is
But that,
that is a
unfortunately,
sick
people
thing.
assume he's sleeping, but he's just snoring.
You know what they
That
should
is
do?
fucked.
Him
It's
and-
sort of like
I want to see.
constant, like, low pig snore.
yeah, but like he's
I
doing
would
it
love him and
constantly.
Carl Sandilands in a room together.
So if he was just standing, you'd think he's sleeping.
You any killer pythons? You any Jim James?
Actually, Carl Sanders.
Barter economy.
1 for 1. No, it's bullshit. Give me 2 for 1. Oh, rip off.
John, you wanted to talk about Kyle and Jackie O at the beginning, and I told you to
Always.
stop. We did speak about it on the up late.
This is the-
we
Oh, that was
had
the
an
up late,
entire
yeah.
up late about Kyle and Jackie O.
Make sure you stay tuned.
But the recent development is that Jordan, you were absolutely right. At the end of the day, it is
called
about the
it.
money.
Yeah, you called it.
And
Good guest, boys.
because Jackie O and Kyle are both pretending that they don't want to quit or anything because their lawyers have told them, do you want the $100 million or not? And they were like, yes, please. Well, then you pretend that you never quit,
So this is
and
gonna
they
keep
have
going.
to fire you. Because if they leave,
Yeah.
then the contract is like null and void because they promised that they're going to do this show. That was part of the
Yeah.
contract. They're unable
So
to
it's
do
just
it.
going to be like, it was just stunt. The whole thing
Yeah,
was
I
just...
bet you they're
well,
going to say something of that sort.
Well, here's the other element to this. Now, as I said before, there's kind of two theories when it comes to 9/11. One was that it was a demolition, and we all
that's a
know that
fact.
that's what happened. Yes,
That,
it's a
by the way,
fact. It's
pisses
just a
off
fact
Bin
that
Laden,
happened.
just so you know. He's like, they're taking all my credit again.
Is that what he said?
Yeah, there's like a thing.
Oh, God. 1 went down. Anyway. 2 went... Fuck, 10 went down.
All right.
I don't know what are you talking about anymore?
They've controlled demolition.
Oh, they were controlled demolitions. Yes, obviously.
yes.
And then the much less likely explanation is that
Unlikely.
they kind of knew Al Qaeda was going to do it and just let it go through.
Yeah,
and then they were
yeah.
able to use it for other purposes.
Yes.
So what I was saying in the up late, if you're too cheap to get it, shame on you. But
Shame.
what I think was happening was their parent company ARN realised they can't afford that because it's just ridiculous money for a show.
Yeah.
200 million. Like, think about this.
Yeah.
This should tell you everything you need to know. ARN is currently worth 120 million.
Oh my god!
And they have a liability of 200 just in Kyle and Jackie contract.
insane.
Just.
Who made
Let
that
alone the
deal?
rest of the show.
Who made that? That's crazy.
Have you heard what Husey had to say about this?
What did he say?
Husey said, as soon as I read about the $200 million contract,
You knew
I knew that was the end of Kyle and Jackie O.
Why?
And he's
Well,
and they were
'cause he
like,
understands the industry.
it was like,
But why?
But
Why?
he said like
was
the
his-
first thing that's going to happen is when you put $200 million that the radio doesn't have,
Yeah.
they're going to suck every sort of revenue to pay these people, right?
Yeah.
And so like all of your technical
good so far,
stuff,
no
all
problem so far.
producers, everything gets sucked dry.
Yeah.
And the only money that's going is to like these two stars. And when that happens, there's like immense amount of pressure on these two stars to then somehow magically make it work. And that's a recipe for disaster.
Really?
He was saying like it was just too much money.
I thought they could pull that off easy. Those two.
I actually did too. Well, because I understood that what they were trying to do was make a national breakfast show with Kyle and Jackie, and they were expecting that it was going to have the nuts numbers that it had in Sydney everywhere else, but that didn't happen. So
Yeah.
immediately when it went to Melbourne and it bombed, ARN was like, "Oh dear, we have made a terrible
Shit.
Yeah, so there's nothing. they
And
could do
Kyle
at
and
that
Jackie O now in Darwin.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, yeah, that's going to
So-
recoup the losses, isn't it?
So what happened
And-
is Kyle and Jackie O have this fight. The radio says like, perfect. This is the best way to get rid of him and just be like, oh yeah, you're right, Kyle, you went too far. Jackie O, that was too much. Well, sorry, this show can't happen anymore because the two participants aren't willing. And then when the lawyers spoke to Kyle and Jackie, they immediately came back and said, we never quit. And so it's like now, it's, yeah.
So does
Now,
this?
also, there's
Sorry.
another element to this, and I actually do have an exclusive. I can't reveal my source.
Is it you?
Is it Koshi?
What?
Is it Koshi?
I mean, you know, I
Gosh.
have conversations with him about Port Adelaide.
Gosh is just tied up in the cupboard there. Just, You're like, I didn't hear anything.
Look into
Yeah, you didn't
Kodak
have to sit plus, I
stuff.
didn't even know about this. Yeah.
There's something funny about that guy being tied up. I don't know why in a cupboard.
Really?
Yes.
I'm quite offended by that.
Dude, I
I
bet
really
you,
don't like the idea of that man suffering.
I bet you Koshi is still recommending to invest in Dubai. The future is insane.
Is that what he said?
No, dude. His is always make sure you pay down your debt.
Oh, thanks, mate.
That's the best investment
yes,
you can
good
make.
investment. Yes, because your audience isn't completely brain dead. I learned that in year 2, so thank you.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Imagine being a finance advisor to
Jeez.
that audience.
Now, do you know what debt is? Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Idiot.
So wait, what was the scoop? What was the scoop?
Okay. How's this?
Love you, Koshi.
You know how Carl Stefanovic has started, speaking of, Carl Stefanovic has started this new podcast and it's just, with that, that font is more offensive than anything.
And gambling ads.
So bad.
Why is he doing
So
it? Because it's
ugly.
Yeah,
Huh?
of course. I know why he's doing it, but who's watching that really?
But I'll tell you.
Dude, a lot of people
a
are.
lot of people are watching it because he understands. This is the thing.
He's a
Okay,
nifty
when-
Croatian,
huh?
isn't he? He's a nifty little Croatian.
Or Serb.
Whatever.
Yeah, same thing.
It's a rich tapestry.
He, you know how when they originally fired him on the Today Show, and then the ratings completely
No.
tanked. Yeah. Oh. Why wasn't I informed of this 2018? You think you're so informed with your Instagram reel, don't you? You think all the news is there. Well, I got news for you. You don't know everything, do you, mate?
I wasn't informed. Ali, why didn't you inform
I think
me?
you were informed and you forgot
Maybe.
in 5
I think I
hours.
forgot.
Yeah, you probably forgot. And fair enough too. Let's be
Yeah,
honest.
fucking hell.
It's not a notable thing.
No, dude.
But yeah, he wanted so that like it came back and then the ratings went up. That guy understands the audience. He gets it. Like that is actually the
Yeah.
skill. That's why he's getting paid $3 million a year.
He
Huh?
understands the audience. He understands it, and this is the secret: making shit jokes occasionally. That's his genius, fucking.
But shit jokes about shit subjects.
Yes,
That's
yes.
the other thing that you're not missing. That's the other half
The
of
whole- yeah, the half of the-
11 herbs and spices.
yeah. The Carl Stefanovic's secret is
Carl's fried cunts.
Dude, Carl Stefanovic's secret is being having the talent and ability of any random CUNT plucked off the street, but by chance he's, the one that got plucked.
Yeah, but that's like a winning recipe, dude. What, Joe Rogan, how different is he?
It is.
It is like, it's...
But all I'm saying is, if anyone starts coming out, Jordan, if you start coming out and being like, our Karl Marx, I'm going to lose it.
he's the Karl Marx of breakfast Australian television.
He's not
I know it is of like, disseminating the economic system.
He's not a brilliant mind.
No, he's not a brilliant. It's not, dude. What you have to understand is like people like Kyle Sandlands, people like Carl Stefanovi. You listen to them for 3 seconds, they're not brilliant thinkers. But what they, it's like tradies out there know more about plumbing than I do.
Yeah.
Like there would probably be some weird little German manic plumber that's like, I can make it out of coral, like it's like there's going to be those guys. But like the vast majority of plumbers are just skilled at it.
Yeah.
All I'm saying is these guys are that, but for maintaining Australian
They're on par
audiences.
with Larry King.
What?
They're on par with Larry King.
I honestly think Larry King's a little bit higher up.
Larry King is a higher up.
But okay.
No, you're right. Larry King's better.
I mean, Larry King. Don't get us wrong. Larry King isn't very high.
Yeah. Okay.
But he is higher.
I just want to make sure we're all on the same page. All right, good.
But anyway, like he's understood that. First off, this is really interesting. He's trying to get out of his contract.
Is he?
He's trying everything. You could even watch it because after I heard this, I went and watched him, and it's just like
Doesn't care.
Now there's a guy that is checked out.
Oh god!
Like he is quit in his head.
Is he doing the Bert Newton Moira thing? It's like, and here's another train shield.
No, because that would require too much effort.
Oh wow!
No, he's like kind of just. Let's go to the ad. Like it's he doesn't care. He doesn't care that whatever that other like Albanian chick or whatever it is that's there, like she's carrying it now, and so he wants out. I think basically because he's understood. This is incredible. The thing that happened with Kyle Jacchio, the thing that happened with Karl Stefanovic shows it's truly dead. You know what I mean? Like everyone always said, like mainstream television is dead, but we never really believed it.
Yeah.
But like this is the sign. It's gone.
Yeah.
And so he went out and he's just doing this because he's understood that you can just grift to that audience of your One Nation voters and you're always going to have this steady income coming in. And he understands you can make more money out of a podcast these days than you can on breakfast Australian television. So he's trying to get out of his contract so he can just do that all the time.
Jeez.
And One Nation would like any mainstream character playing that role because it just gives them like acceptance.
Yeah.
I thought he was fair and balanced and had a variety of guests, John. Ali.
I mean, I suppose he would be.
Channel 9 visage was that. But like in this day and age, you understand you just narrowcast into an audience and you're just feeding them the same chicken feed that they want every day.
Horrible.
And so it's just understood that he can make a lot more money instead of being like, so that's how you clip a nails, dogs nails. Very, very interesting. Instead of that, you just go, woke. Works
Works
and
for
you
me.
make like $5 million a year,
God, it works.
Yeah, I mean, it works, right?
Yeah.
Anyway,
Wow.
Kyle and
Wow.
Jackie, I think, have just cottoned onto the same thing.
Yeah.
I reckon that they thought, because they're masters of the publicity stunt. I actually do believe this conspiracy now. I think just themselves, because they understood that if you go out of this, if anyone else knows about this, you're screwed. But I think that they thought, because, dude, I know from talking to former producers of Kyle and Jackie, the whole thing is confected.
Yeah.
It's basically just reality TV, but radio. Like the whole thing is just planned, and that's why it's
Really?
entertaining.
Are you serious?
Yeah,
Of course.
Like the callers. The callers, I know people that have
I
called
didn't
up
know
and they're just
that.
like, I'd just like to say it's my birthday. And they're like, that's not good enough. You're in a lesbian relationship and you're thinking of doing it with a guy. Just go. And then they'll just put them on. And they'll just be like,
Damn.
it tells me.
Dude, so
Huh?
North Sydney Community Radio is the only one holding down real radio anymore.
Yeah. And look at the result.
Hey, I called in. That was reality.
Yeah, that was real, I guess, yeah. But I think that, they've just thought, we'll organise this spat, we'll go out, we'll get a payout on the contract. Maybe they just thought we'll get like 50 million, right? Like, even if you had 5 million, imagine the pimp podcast you could set up, Not that they'd need it because they're already worth tens of millions of dollars anyway. But they've obviously cottoned onto the same thing that radio's dead.
So do you think
Because it's also stupid. It's just like, look, say what you will about Kyle and Jackie O, and I will have none of it. I will defend them to the hilt. They are the purveyors of trash. They're connoisseurs of trash. They're great at it. They're amazing at it. They're honestly world class.
Trash
But that's the whole thing.
kings.
They deserve to be world renowned. They deserve to be a Howard Stern figure.
Sure.
They should be. And in this day and age with the internet, they can be.
Yeah.
And they've just been restricting themselves to Sydney. It's bizarre. It's bizarre.
Listen, I don't need to see Kyle's fat head on YouTube as well as the edit. I'm good. I'm so good.
Well, I do. All right, so maybe that's the whole thing. There's a market for everyone, and isn't that great? Meanwhile, what are you talking about? You just see all these other fat diabetics eating hot dogs and being like, "This one's definitely off. I will finish it." Oh, that wasn't good for my heart. Like come on. It's like it's the same. It's just everybody has like a few fat guys. They just, for whatever reason, are hypnotized by their blubber.
Can you just tell the audience? No, I don't think they know about it. Tell them what I watch.
I don't even know his name.
I don't even know his name. I think it's called Hot Dog Reviews or some shit.
That is fucked. That is fucked. It's just like a really boring Spaniard it's all eats. Like with a guy that has no personality at all.
That's
has that kind of like
him.
shit balding, you know what I mean? Where there's just sort of like patches falling out, like he's sort of reverting into a barely hatched chicken. And he's going through New York, walking around. Most of his like video is him walking around New York, not saying much, just being like, "Yeah, here's this one on 4th. Yeah, beep beep." And he walks there, and then he eats it. And he's like, "This is a pretty good dog. 5 stars. 5 out of 10. 5 out of 10." And then every now and then he just has one of his outbursts of his mildly Republican views.
He does. He's like,
they're like quite boring Republican views. It's not particularly incendiary. It's sort of just like old 80s.
Yeah. It's just like, and that's what happens when you pay New York's tax rates, let me tell you, that kind of shit.
Yeah. He barely afford these dogs.
That guy's way better than Kyle Sandler.
And then advertising this really shit shirt brand called like Life is Beautiful. It's just one of those like fucked bums that seems to just pick up, steal clothes out of like charity bins and then tie dye them in a really scary way and then try and sell them to like he's like, it's like one of those. Like that's his sponsor.
I've watched like every episode of his channel.
It's truly disturbing. And you sitting there just being like, Kyle Sanderland's not entertained by his antics. It's like, okay, you're not a great mark, are you?
One little tidbit about this YouTuber. He does his side hustle. He just films it on his lunch break for his office job.
What's his name?
I don't know his name. He's so remarkable. I've watched every episode. I think it's called New York Hot Dog Reviews. I like him because he's so unremarkable. It's like, it's a good dog. I'm like, sick.
It is a fascinating element of Mislov's life. That like the content that he consumes is. Boring would be an upgrade. It is so. I mean, it's the fact that I will never get this. I will never forget this as long as I live. Walking into, especially the fact that we're in rural Australia, really helps set the scene of this. But it was 1 a.m. in the morning. I'm sleeping in the same room as Miss. Unfortunately, not in the same bed this time. And I walk in. And Miss with his scary little corn lead singer glasses that he has now. This is just when he got them, and he's there. He's in his pale nudity. He's wearing no shirt, and he's kind of just like resting on his gut. His phone, and it's Mitch McConnell. It's Mitch at 1 a.m. in the morning, and I look at it, and this is the best part. It was a live stream. He's like watching Mitch McConnell like he's an e-thought, like he's a Twitch stream. He's like, and. Mitch McConnell is in the Senate. This is the best part about it, like, because you could tell it's just no one else is in the Senate except Mitch. Like, I think that's just a robotic camera there's no one else. It's one of those days where there's no one.
It's me and Mitch.
Yeah, and it's just you and Mitch. No one is watching this. No one. Not even his staff is watching this. And he's standing there just being like, oil prices under the Trump administration are consistent $2 to $3 a gallon. That is a consistent improvement on the Obama administration. It's just like he's listing out kind of just like pointless stats that you will never remember in your entire life. Just being like, corn oil is going. There's so much like all the different oils that you could have. That's what he's talking about.
Have you seen Mitch McConnell recently?
What?
He's dying.
Oh my God! There's a video of him. You need to There's a video of him where he like is walking. Like people are
He
carrying
falls.
him.
Yeah, he falls.
Like he can't walk anymore. People are literally carrying him. He falls down, and then it's just like he's not gonna move. Someone has to come pick him up and then like take him back.
Entertaining.
It's insane. He has no mobility anymore, and he's still rocking up to the fucking Senate.
Is he still the head of the Republicans? On the
Yeah,
Senate?
dude, but
That's
like-
incredible. A corpse.
A corpse, a literal corpse.
He's still
You need to
there.
see this video.
I've seen it, dude. I'm a big fan
this is
of Mitch.
why I'm interested in the Robotech future, because how fucking hilarious is the thought of Mitch McConnell's brain in one of those vats and then just putting his glasses on the
And just on a little computer, it's like bubbles come up, and it's just like, I think the leader of the Democrats has taken too much woke potion this morning. Like, is that
Yes!
like as a robot.
Yes, yeah. Come on.
Yeah, that'd be sick.
That's pretty sick. Like, that's going to be great.
Yeah, I think these guys, Mitch McConnell, like they'll probably stay forever in Congress. Just
Longest
AI
serving
version
Republican lead Senate whip, 400 years.
and counting. Well,
Still
okay,
there.
I'm sorry. I need to get to the bottom of this. How do you guys not find uninteresting YouTubers amazing?
I mean,
because they're
because-
uninteresting. That's
yeah,
usually the
because-
way.
and
that
there's
most people-
also interesting
that's the
ones.
exit ramp.
That's the entry point for me.
I know. That's what I find truly perplexing. I will never understand that about you, especially someone who has ADD and gets so easily distracted.
Yeah.
Like, you could be in Luna Park in a ride and be looking at another ride in the Tilt-A-Whirl, being like, roller coaster over there, like, and then when it comes to content, which is mostly designed to give everyone ADD on planet Earth, it's designed to give you a seizure. And you watch that, and this is all a bit silly. I mean, we're really not talking about corn prices in comparison to the Obama administration at all. There's very little of that content in this game review.
Somebody analyze me. Analyze my brain. I don't know what's going on, but I
Well,
love
do it
this
at
shit.
home. Analyze Miss Love. Oh wait, Dubai. We did have
No time
a
for
segment which was about Dubai that I was going to tie in. All right, let's quickly do it.
You wanna do Dubai?
Have you heard about the Dubai influencers and their plights in this
Dubai.
current
Yeah,
war?
they're like, oh my god, a rocket's destroying.
Yeah, but like they can't do that anymore because Dubai government went hard at them. So initially they were just influencers. Then the missiles started coming in and they were like, oh, great content. They started making the missile videos. The Dubai government got really angry.
Yeah.
And apparently there's a fine of like 80,000 dirhams or something.
How much Dubai
I think it's
chocolate
like
is that?
30, 40,000. I don't know what the exact amount is. But
No,
there's
how
a
much
fine
in
for like,
Dubai chocolate terms.
I didn't get the Dubai chocolate.
No, I'm saying, don't worry.
How do I know how much?
No, don't worry.
I think Dubai chocolate would be heavily subsidised by the Dubai government.
Anyway, so
A
now
lot is the answer.
So now all of these influencers are like doing this videos of like, the Dubai government is awesome. They are taking care of us. So listen to this one influencer and see what you think.
She's going the minimalist route.
And the Australian government for the statements that they are making today on social media. I'm sorry, it has got my blood boiling. There is a video on the news on Australian television showing an aeroplane coming back from Dubai
Look at her
with
fucked
empty
face.
chairs. And they're saying, I'm so disappointed.
Ew.
We really need these seats filled and Australians are stuck in a war zone. We are not stuck in a war zone. Yes, there's wars happening around us, but we want to stay. We don't want to come back to Australia and give half of our money away and pay your taxes. Stop acting like you're trying to help us and get us all home because we don't want to come home. And that is the real truth. That is why the plane is empty, because we are very happy here. We are going to stay here and we are not getting on your plane to come back to your country.
Good,
right?
stay,
So instead of
please
putting
stay.
fake news out saying that we're stuck in a war zone and how disappointed you are that we are here, that's because we are making the decision to stay. We are safe here. We have a beautiful country who looks after us, who is keeping us safe, and does not talk television. So Australian
The
media,
Dubai government
just
Doesn't
stay
talk
out of
shit
it.
on television. Transparent. That's a patriotic Australian.
Yeah,
I
and
like.
this was.
How can you have that voice and say anti-Australian
I know.
things? It really fucked with my
think
head.
she's having a-
in her defense, she was paid. It's by Emirates News.
Oh, for fuck's
sponsored
sake.
by.
Don't come here and spout fake news from your corrupt government. Emirate News.
Anyways, I guess on that point we can
Don't
try
start
these Dubai
worrying.
chocolates.
Dude, that's the most. I would bet everything I own that she's from the Gold Coast.
All right, now if these Dubai chocolates are truly as
Dubai
good,
is just a global Gold
Yeah.
Coast.
yeah,
eh?
it is.
I've never tried one, dude. Thank you to the
but wait,
Stig.
here's the thing: if this is truly as good as the media hype is, then maybe she's right.
So yeah, let's find out. Because I've wanted to try this my whole life, but I've never bought it
Pick
because it's
one.
like $20 for
This
one.
is perfect. There's 4 of us, and there's 4 of these.
Yeah, one each.
Dubai
Wait, do it
chocolate.
together.
No, we're doing it together.
Dubai. Well, I get the Love Heart Gold one.
All right,
Smells good. May we? Can we? Gentlemen?
1. Oh,
Whoa. Whoa.
bro, this is pretty fucking good.
Tastes like glass.
Oh, I love that texture.
It's like a pimp fate. You know that like when they just get like rice bubbles and then put chocolate over the
Yeah,
top of it.
it's like an adult version of that.
Pimp version of that.
I don't mind it.
It has a little Eastern flavor, and no, it's perfect, dude.
Nah, it's great.
It's not as
Oh,
good
you
as
really
I-
fuck-
it's
maybe
not
that-
as- it's not as
that
good as I
chick
thought
is
it would
right,
be.
dude.
I thought it'd be better.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought it'd be way worse than this.
I thought it'd be way worse, dude. This is pretty damn good.
I've been dreaming this up for like 2 years.
How much was this, bro?
$4.
$4.
Yeah.
Oh,
Nothing.
that's not. That's pretty good.
I mean, they're 4 tiny little tunes.
Yeah, that's true.
No, it's good though. Like it's not bad.
No, dude, I really liked it actually. Anyways, thank you for watching this episode. We will see you guys next
What a
time.
funny end.
Bye bye.
Green Dubai chocolate. Okay, bye.
It's green and it's literally green.